tallest building in our neighborhood only has 34 floors. But suddenly a button for the 35th floor appeared in the elevator. That night, my brother grabbed me hard. "Don't go to the 35th floor. Seriously, don't go." After he yelled that, he seemed to forget what he was doing. He suddenly let go of my arm. "Chenji, it's so late. Why aren't you asleep yet?" I stood in front of him, frozen. The lingering pain in my arm reminded me he definitely had a brief moment of losing it. "Bro, did you go to the 35th floor?" 35th floor? The highest is 34. What 35th floor? Where did a 35th floor come from? Hearing that, a wave of unexplained fear washed over me. His expression didn't look fake. The one who went to the 35th floor? He actually forgot all about it. But aside from that, he seemed completely normal. The next day, I walked to school with my brother. But as soon as we got to the gate, he said he forgot his homework. Told me to go on ahead. I didn't think much of it. So I went to school first. Right at the gate, I ran into my brother's classmate, Li Liang. "Morning, Liang." But Li Liang looked at me like I was a stranger. "Who are you?" "I don't know you, do I?" "I'm Chen Jie. My brother is Chen Hu." "You're in the same class. We've even eaten together before." "Stop messing around." "I don't know any Chen Hu. There's no one by that name in my class." I looked at Li Liang's face. He didn't seem like he was joking. So I asked some other kids in his class. Same answer. No one knew my brother. I completely panicked. I barely made it through the school day. Then I rushed home. My parents had already made dinner. "Xiaojie, you're back! Your mom made your favorite braised pork. Go wash up." "Dad said you guys, not you." My heart started racing. "Dad, do you still remember my brother?" "What kind of question is that?" "I don't have Alzheimer's. Of course I remember my own son." "Then where is he?" "Xiao Qiang is in his room. Go call him for dinner." "I'm going to call the grocery delivery service. No point going out to buy food the next few days. I'll just have them send it." "Did you win the lottery or something? Being so generous?" "Nah, I was just cleaning up the other day. That dusty old Asus TUF Gaming A15 laptop. I sold it on Juan for over 4,000 bucks. Not bad, right?" "Yeah. I just found out Juan doesn't just take phones. They take laptops, graphics cards, pool cues, everything. You just click a button and a guy comes and takes it all away. Super convenient. Anyway, trust me. If you want to sell stuff fast for cash, just go to Juan, you're good." "Wait, Dad. I need to ask you something." "What's up? Why so serious?" "Brother went to the 35th floor. I originally thought it wasn't a big deal. But after going to school today, I realized no one remembers him at all. I desperately wanted Dad to understand how serious this was. But he just looked confused." "What 35th floor?" I stared at him with wide eyes. Goosebumps. Every single hair stood up. Before my parents left for their business trip, they kept telling us, "Whatever you do, don't go to the 35th floor." But now he doesn't even remember that? What are you even talking about? Do you have a fever? Our building only has 34 floors. There's no 35th floor. Hearing that, I didn't dare say anything else. After dinner, we were all chatting on the couch. My parents asked how school was. My brother talked about his day. Said he had lunch with Li Liang and me at the cafeteria. He described it so vividly. Like it actually happened. He almost made me doubt myself. But just then, there was a knock at the door. I opened it. A man was standing there. "Hello. My name is Wang Qiang. I work for the property management. Sorry to bother you, but there was a burglary on the 35th floor of Building 8 today. A lot of valuables were stolen. We need to do a quick survey. Did anyone in your family go to the 35th floor today?" The moment I heard 35th floor, I looked up at Wang Qiang. "Wait, doesn't our building only have 34 floors? Where did a 35th floor come from?" "Oh, sorry. My mistake. I meant the 25th floor. Not 35. Hearing that, I was almost certain he didn't misspeak. He did that on purpose. He's testing the residents of Building 8, seeing who still hasn't been to the 35th floor. People who haven't been there remember the 35th floor. They're sensitive to the number 35. But the ones who have been there, like my parents and brother, they don't remember it. A little jab and he can find them easily. I didn't want to tell Wang Qiang directly that I haven't been to the 35th floor, but I desperately wanted him to notice. I wanted him to see how scared and helpless I was, and maybe reach out and help. Look, my family is honest, hardworking people. We're not thieves. Why don't you just call the cops?" I already did. Going door to door is a pain, but maybe we can find some leads. Here, let me give you my number. If you remember seeing anyone suspicious, give me a call. Wang Qiang recited a number. I quickly saved it in my phone. Then I added him on WeChat using the number. He immediately added me to a group called 835. 8 is our building number. 35 stands for people who haven't been to the 35th floor yet. Everyone in the group had to change their name to their unit number, plus their real name. The group announcement said, "Because the 35th floor appeared, property management assigned a coordinator for each building. Wang Xiu is ours for Building 8. They made the group to help us communicate, share info, and learn more about the 35th floor. And they don't add people who've already been. Wang Qiang calls them climbers. Once someone is confirmed as a climber, Wang Xiu kicks them out of the group. There are 254 people living in Building 8. 198 people joined the group on the first day, meaning in just 2 days. 56 people from our building alone have already been to the 35th floor. The group was buzzing. Everyone sharing secrets they discovered about the climbers. My sister went to the 35th floor behind my back. She's a climber now. Ever since she went, no one remembers her? Our relatives all say my parents only have one kid. Call me an only child, it's ridiculous. My sister lived for 15 years. Now, besides my parents and me, no one remembers her? My brother's classmates forgot him too. But here's the difference. At least your relatives still remember you. My brother's classmates forgot me too. Genji, the same thing happened to me. I have a theory. The reason you got forgotten is because once your connection to your brother was cut, the link between you and his classmates broke too. So you got forgotten as collateral damage. But Gao Xiang's case is different. His sister is forgotten. But Gao Xiang still has other connections to the relatives. So they didn't forget him. Liu Meng's analysis opened up a new way of thinking. Everyone agreed it made sense. Has anyone else noticed? Climbers are only forgotten by people outside the neighborhood. Everyone inside still remembers them. As soon as Xu Jia said that, everyone agreed. Our neighborhood seems to be marked as a special zone. People inside and people outside, it's like two different worlds. Climbers can only move around inside the neighborhood. They never leave. Hearing that, I realized he was right.
Ever since going to the 35th floor?
My parents and brother haven't left the neighborhood once. One more thing, I think you all should know. I suspect climbers try to persuade people close to them to go to the 35th floor. The moment he said that, the chat went crazy. No way. They don't even remember the 35th floor themselves. How could they persuade anyone? Exactly, you're being dramatic. At least none of the climbers I know have said anything to me. Let's stay rational here. Just because someone went to the 35th floor doesn't mean they're against us. They're still our family, right? Do you really think they're still the same people? Hearing Liu Meng's question, I got lost in thought. That question is important for everyone. We've probably all thought about the answer secretly, but no one knows for sure. After a long time, Gao Sheng asked, what's actually on the 35th floor? Why does everyone who goes there get forgotten? As soon as he asked that, Wang Qiang, who hadn't said a word, immediately spoke up. Don't be curious. Curiosity will kill you. I've already called the police. Let's wait until they finish their investigation. Are they still the same people? I quietly observed my parents and brother. No matter how I looked at them, they seemed exactly the same as before. If it weren't for 835, this group chat discussing climbers every day, always separating them from normal people, I probably would have just accepted that my parents and brother don't go out anymore. Wang Qiang was kicking people out every day. After today's kicks, only 68 people remained. People started believing what Liu Meng said. Maybe climbers really do try to persuade others to go up. Then Wang Qiang shared some bad news in the group. Calling the cops is useless. As soon as they leave the neighborhood, they forget why we called. We're on our own. Everyone was really discouraged. No one had any motivation left. No one wanted to share anything. But then, a message broke the silence. The climbers are pretending. They know everything. They know about the 35th floor. They're no longer... Gao Xiang, what do you mean? Keep going! They're no longer what? Finish your sentence. Everyone was tagging Gao Xiang like crazy, but he went silent. About 10 minutes later, Gao Xiang was kicked from the group. Don't wait around. I just confirmed it. Gao Xiang is now a climber. As soon as he said that, Xu Jia asked, what did Gao Xiang mean by that last message? Was he trying to tell us something? Does that mean right before becoming a climber, Gao Xiang briefly had his original consciousness? Has anyone else seen something like that? Xu Jia's question hit the bullseye for me. Yeah, the day my brother became a climber, he went crazy too. He told me never go to the 35th floor. So right before becoming a climber, it is possible to briefly have your original consciousness. What good does knowing that do? I just want to know what Gao Xiang was about to say. Forget that for now. Gao Xiang said the climbers didn't lose their memory. They're pretending. Isn't that enough? Liu Meng's words sent a chill down my spine. Even through the phone, I could feel how freaked out everyone was. No way. Why would the climbers lie? I don't know. But I'll say this. Be careful around your family. Don't let them influence you. At this point, staying here is not smart. I'm moving. Take care, everyone. The next day, a moving truck was waiting outside the neighborhood. Liu Meng was taking stuff down, trip after trip. The truck was already full. But then, Liu Meng's wife came running out. Help! My husband's gone crazy. He's trying to kidnap me. Don't believe him. He's been to the 35th floor. He's only saying all that so he can stay in the neighborhood. Please, help me! Stop him! Everyone help me grab him! Some people finally snapped out of it, realized what was happening. They acted fast. They surrounded the woman. She's a climber. Don't go easy on her. Grab her now! They did it. In a second, they pinned her to the ground. Perfect! Let's drag her out of the neighborhood. See what happens. But just as they were about to carry her out, my dad ran over. What are you doing? Let her go! This is a crime, you know that? Unbelievable. Liu Meng looked my dad up and down, then asked, is he a climber too? No duh, they're obviously working together. If he tries to get involved, we'll drag him out too. Wait, something's off about Liu Meng. Look around you. They finally did, and broke out in a cold sweat. At some point, they were completely surrounded. Liu Meng realized they were trapped. Remember how many people were left in 835 yesterday? If I remember right, about 68. That means there are way more climbers than us now. Liu Meng dropped the idea of moving. Back home, my parents had stern faces. You saw what happened in the neighborhood today, right? A cult has infiltrated our building. They make digital groups for each building, and call people who aren't in the group climbers. Meanwhile, they call themselves normal. Those people in the group have been brainwashed. That Liu Meng is one of them. He suddenly wants to move, and force his wife to go with him. He's lost his mind. Jai, you're not in their group, are you? Of course not. Good. Thank goodness I noticed in time. Otherwise, that poor woman would be in big trouble. Oh, and G, can you see the 35th floor button in the elevator? The 35th floor? I thought our building only had 34 floors. My dad was happy with my answer. He didn't suspect a thing. See? Our Xiaojie hasn't been brainwashed. Those people in the digital groups, they all say they can see the 35th floor button. Ha! There's no 35th floor. Those people are seriously sick. After that, I snuck back to my room, grabbed my phone and checked the group chat. My family found out I'm in this group. They want me to leave. Can anyone help? My son says I've been brainwashed. I tried to explain everything, but they won't believe me. They say I'm crazy. Wang Tian, what do we do now? Aren't you guys supposed to handle this? Property management is all climbers now. Wang Tiang got arrested. Just then. Liu Meng also sent a message. I can't believe this cult group still has so many people. My husband is a perfect example. Can't you see? And you still believe this cult? You're hopeless. That was probably Liu Meng's wife, not him. So Liu Meng is probably gone now too. Everyone's spirit was crushed. No one wanted to argue with her, except for old Wang from the 11th floor. He wasn't giving up. We haven't been brainwashed. You climbers are the ones with the problem. People outside don't remember you. That's the truth. My son, my daughter-in-law, my grandson, they all went to the 35th floor. None of our relatives remember them. They call me a lonely old man. And now, not just the relatives say I'm crazy. My son and his wife say I'm crazy too. They even called the mental hospital. Want to lock me up there? I really don't know what to do. Early the next morning, a van from the mental hospital was waiting at the gate. Old Wang was dragged over by his son. His daughter-in-law and little grandson were there too. His son can't leave the neighborhood. So at the gate, the son handed him over to a doctor. But as soon as he let go, old Wang grabbed his grandson. What are you doing? Let go of Mao Mao. I'm not crazy. You're not locking me up. Ask Chenji if you don't believe me. He can prove I'm normal. Hearing old Wang call my name, I quickly looked down, because I knew I couldn't take them on alone. It's okay, kid. I know you're scared, you're young, but I'm not scared of anything anymore. My grandson went to the 35th floor too, so he can't leave the neighborhood either, right? So if I force him out, what will happen? It's time to end this. My eyes went wide. That's the answer I've been wanting too. Then old Wang ran out of the neighborhood with his grandson. 1 second later, his grandson vanished in front of everyone. Did you see that? My grandson is gone. Now do you believe I'm not crazy? Old man, you are crazy. I don't have any kids. Where did you get a grandson? Hearing that, my heart stopped. They forgot their own child. Like he never existed. Old Wang couldn't handle it. He passed out. The doctor carried him back into the neighborhood, then drove off fast. The crowd quickly scattered. Only me and Wang Qiang stayed. Wang Qiang, do you remember old Wang's grandson? Of course. But don't say that. And don't trust anyone. Go check the elevators in each building when you can. If you don't see a 35th floor button for a building, that means no normal people are left in that building. I did exactly that. Most elevators no longer had a 35th floor button. It's only a matter of time before the whole neighborhood falls. A few days later, I ran into old Wang in the elevator. Mr. Wang, I'm sorry about what happened. I'm just one person, I couldn't help. He didn't respond. He just quietly pressed the button for the 35th floor. Mr. Wang! Don't do it! Please don't go! Chenji, aren't you curious? What's actually on the 35th floor?
No.
And I don't dare to be. Well, I am. Get off! I'm going up alone. The next day I saw old Wang again. But he was completely different. He seemed happy. So he really did go to the 35th floor. A week later, Wang Qiang showed up at my school with a suitcase. Chenji, I'm moving! Moving where? Anywhere. As long as it's far away from Jichu neighborhood. What about your family? Huh, are they still my family? Maybe they can't help it. Maybe. But it doesn't matter to me anymore. Have you ever thought about going to the 35th floor? I have. But I'm scared. Now you and I are the only ones who can see the button. I also want to see if moving actually works. If it does, I'll let you know. I thought I'd never see Wang Qiang again. But the next morning, I ran into him again. Wang Qiang, I thought you moved? Moved? What are you talking about? I didn't move. Then, did you go to the 35th floor? Doesn't our building only have 34 floors? Where did a 35th floor come from? Hearing that, it hit me. So anyone, any normal resident of this neighborhood, if they leave for more than 24 hours, automatically comes back and becomes a climber. Which means I'm the only normal person left in this whole neighborhood. The thought was crushing. What's on the 35th floor? Why is everyone turning into this? I decided to go see for myself. The elevator quickly reached the 35th floor. All I saw was a rundown room. Empty. Just a phone lying on the floor. I picked it up. The screen lit up. A news report, and the neighborhood mentioned in the report was mine, Jishu neighborhood. At 3:45 a.m. this morning, a building collapsed in Jishu neighborhood. Officials have deployed 200 rescuers to search for survivors. Stay tuned for updates. Seeing that, I finally understood. The people who went to the 35th floor all saw this report, and the time they went was actually the time they died. They couldn't accept that they were dead, so they never spoke about the 35th floor, and stopped others from talking about it too. My brother told me not to go, to keep me holding on until the rescue came, and Gao Xiang's unfinished message, he meant they know everything. They know about the 35th floor. They're not alive anymore. Tears streamed down my face. I misunderstood the climbers from the very beginning. They were just trying to protect their loved ones. And I treated them like strangers. Just then, my parents and brother appeared behind me. They were smiling. Then they tackled me, pinned me down with their bodies. Outside, the darkness suddenly turned to light. I knew the rescuers had reached me, and I became the only survivor of the collapse. The end.